Hello YouTube, today we are moving little Steen, the Maboo Puffer, into the 240 gallon, but it's not exactly what you think, so stay tuned and I'll show you what's going on. So just to show you where he is right now, you can kind of see him down here in the corner, but he's in this 90 gallon that's been on the floor for a long time with these Rainbowfish, the Angelfish are in here, and the Yellow Labs, formerly Micro Steen, no longer Micro Steen. But we're finally going to tear this tank down, get it out of the way so we can start moving the 125s in here next weekend, which will be nice. So, tearing this tank down, and we're going to temporarily house him in the 240 gallon. So here we are at the 240 gallon. I've already unplugged some of the filters and started pulling stuff out. Some of you will remember that we have goldfish and white cloud minnows in here currently. And of course some bristlenose plecos, so we're going to pull all of those out. And then we'll get little Steen moved over and the rest of the fish, and they'll have this nice big tank to enjoy for basically the rest of their life. So we're going to be temporarily housing the goldfish and the white cloud minnows in the 40 gallon tank down here. That's been out of commission for quite a while, honestly. And it'll just be temporary, you know, we slowly got to move fish around and always adjusting, moving things around. So kind of a pain. It would be a lot easier if I didn't have any fish, but I'm certainly not going to start my collection over to redo the fish room. So this is what we have to go with for now. So this is going to be a big giant pain to do this while filming, but I'm going to try it anyways because why not? It's got a bucket full of water that I just scooped out, and hell, we got a couple in there, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do this without filming. It'll just go way faster, so I will check back in just a second. So I'm pretty sure I got everyone out of here. I actually think there's one more pleco in here somewhere, but I can't find him. So I'll have to keep an eye out for him as I keep working on this tank. I dropped the water down quite a bit here doing a water change. Pretty good idea to do that when you're moving fish around anyways. And it just makes it easier to catch the fish. So we're going to take these inside into the fish room and put them in their 40 gallon home. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is not going to fit in there. So we're going to take this top off. These are just my homemade tops. Move that back a little. Now I should be able to drop down in here. Hopefully. And there they go. That whole process was a lot easier than I was expecting. Now, I'm only seeing 3, oh, there's the other goldfish over here. So I've only kept 4 goldfish. These are the 4 that I have chosen. We'll wait till this cleans up a little bit and then maybe get some better shots at them. Here are some close-ups of the longfin white cloud minnows for you. Pretty awesome fish. I did not expect to like these fish, but I fell in love, like most fish, honestly. So I've already started removing the hardscape. Starting on this side over here, you can tell the water is just insanely cloudy and it's just gonna get worse. The plants have definitely seen better days. There's actually an Aponigeton sprouting down here, so that's kind of cool. I think it's the Madagascar, but we'll see once we tear it out. But it should be fun tearing all these rocks out of here. We're gonna put basically all of them in the 240. Maybe not all of them, but mostly all of them. Real quickly for everyone to see, some of you remember the miracle guppy that got in here during a water change and managed to survive with a puffer, Yellow Labs, and Angelfish. Well, here he is. We're going to scoop him out and put him in the 55 gallon breeding fish for profit guppy tank, and he'll get his own buddies now. Alright, checking back in with everyone here. We're starting with the Angelfish first. There you can see, well, maybe you can see little Steen in the corner. Now I started with 6 angelfish, and so far I've only found 5. So hopefully there's still one hiding in there. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we lost one due to aggression or something similar to that. I'm looking around and I just don't see another one in here. Kind of a bummer, but we're gonna go put these in the 240 first. Well, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do this yet, but I might have to find a small net and just net them out one at a time. Alright, this net barely fits in here, not exactly small, but we'll see what we can do. There's one. Let's lower him right in here. There you go, little buddy. Look at all the space now, I can hardly see you back there. Let's see if we can get some more. There we go. Hey, these guys just want to swim right in. That makes my job easy. There he goes. Now the temperature is pretty close. In the fish room there it was 80, this is 78, so not too worried about that. Come on, in you go. Ooh, got 2 that time. Uh-oh. He's stuck. There we go. Oh yeah, so I have the air pumps turned off, the circulation pumps turned off for this, so don't worry, we'll get those turned back on. Come on, little fella. There we go. Oh, not you too. There we go. All right, angelfish are done. Now, now we can try little Steen. Now the little Steen is gonna be oh, hey look, there's the other angelfish right there. That makes me happy. So I still got all 6. All right, now you can't use a net on puffers, so this is gonna be a little more tricky. You don't wanna use a net because if they decide to pop while they're in the net and blow up, you're gonna have a bad time. So we just wanna ease them in here, nice and slow. Get him to swim right in. Perfect. Now we don't want any fast movements, but we're gonna try to move him over there as quickly as possible. All right, here we are. Get him in his new home here. Come on, little Steen. Beautiful fish, and there he goes. Alright, so far this is going a lot smoother than I expected, so something's bound to go wrong at some point, right? Knock on wood, but so far this has been a pretty painless process. The angelfish are over here, schooling around back there. So the only thing left to do now is to separate the rainbow fish, take the yellow lab to the local fish store for some in-store credit, and fill the water back up, hook the filters up, and we are good to go. And just like I thought, I did forget a pleco. I did miss a pleco over here, so I guess we're gonna see how well plecos do with Abu puffers. I'm gonna try to get them out, but if I can't, I guess we'll find out. All right, I really don't want to lose one of these super reds, so see if we can get him off the rock without going under the rock. Nope, he's gone. Well, better luck next time, Bob. Alright, so besides a ton of empty clamshells, this tank is now empty of all fish. We got them both in buckets over here. This bucket is just a dirty bucket, but the water's clean, I promise. And then we have the rainbows and the remaining angelfish over here that we're going to take over right now. And then we'll take the yellow labs into my local fish store and get some frozen food on the credit. Alright, here we go again. Let's see if this is going to go as smooth as last time. Get a couple in there at once. There we go. 2 of them in there. And these guys are going to love all this room they're going to have. More in there. I got 4 that time. That was a good scoop. Swim free fishes. Not free. Psych. Anyways, get the rest of these 2 in here. Well, we're just gonna go with 1 for now. The last rainbow. Oops, there he goes. And the last angelfish. Oh, little buddy, there you go. Sorry I had to spook you a little bit, but it's for your own good. Get that water lettuce out of the way. And there he goes. Pretty nice chunk of bulbitis right there. Pretty proud of that. Little Steen still just kind of hanging out, getting used to his new surroundings. Should help now that we have some ditherfish in here for him. Definitely need to work on the lighting. I'll be adding another strip, at least 1 more strip, but we'll see what I can find in the LED graveyard. Well, I'm gonna let these guys kind of settle in and run to the fish store real quick before they close, and then I will check back in with you. So one thing I gotta do before I go in is count how many I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that it? Only 9? Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess, oh no, there's 10. 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, there's 10 of them, I think. We'll go with 10. How about that? I'll make it easy for you guys. It'll be a lot easier to count these when I'm editing, but I'm gonna go with 10. Checking back in on the 40 gallon here. I'm just topping it off. You see I did move some rocks and a piece of wood over here. I didn't want to put it all in the 240 gallon. Give these guys something to peck at. All rounded corners, so you don't really need to worry The goldfish should be okay. We got the sponge filter hooked up over there. Got about another inch to go here. See if we can get a decent look at them. I don't have a lot of light on this tank, so it's having a hard time focusing. Maybe if we move it forward or not. That's a little better. This is my favorite one right here, the white black. But they should be just fine in here for, I don't know, a couple weeks, however long it takes. I better get that water turned off before I overflow 2 videos in a row. Alright, we're back at the 240. Little Steen has been swimming around, which is great. I'm going to try to find some lights while we fill this back up. I got the water in there. So one thing I'm going to have to work on is getting a sump, because this water is just not clear. It's obviously not going to stay clear with just sponge filters. We do have an overflow in the back. If you remember way back the original video of Corey and I drilling this tank. So we are drilled for a sump. I just got to build one and hook it up. So that's going to be the next project, but I'm going to look for lights while this fills up. Well, I was able to get some additional lighting on here. Now you can really see how much detritus is in this water. Not really detritus, just mulm and, well, detritus, mulm, crap. Everything organic. So we're definitely going to have to get the overflow hooked up and clean this up. That might be tomorrow's project, not in this video though, as it's been a long day already. This guy already seems happier though. He is nice and brightly colored up now. Alright YouTube, that's going to do it for this video. That was surprisingly a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Usually when I move around fish like that, it turns into a big pain in the butt, but this was pretty smooth. It just took a really long time, but that's alright. I'm definitely going to have to work on lighting. For now, I'll probably just order a couple of the $20, $25 4-foot tanks off eBay. You know, the ones I like to use. Just temporarily, you know, nothing permanent. Hopefully I'll end up with like some fluvels or something nice when it's actually set up in my fish room. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Got a good look at little Steen, the angelfish, rainbows. Goodbye micro Steen, no more yellow labs, but that's just how it works sometimes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone next time.